I got to tell you, I have to give a congratulations. I got to give a congratulations to John Fitch. He's a guy that I've known for a long time. I've traveled the roads with him. I've done press tours. We were in Canada and spent some time together. We were both in the UFC. This is a guy that's amongst the best fighters, has been well known for that, had a world title fight against George St. Pierre, ranked number 2 in the world for a significant period. I would have to check the stats on this. He might have held the number 2 ranking in the world longer than anybody. He held it for like 4 years. He never won a world championship. He came up short against George St. Pierre. He left the UFC. He came back in the World Series of Fighting, came through the ranks, took on a former number 1 contender in Yushin Okami, defeated Okami, what I thought was an upset. I thought that Okami was going to be a little bit too big for him. Fitch became the number 1 contender, fought Zeffirino, and won his first ever major world championship. He's got the belt now. It took him a lifetime, and he had a lot of adversity. He had a lot of struggles that he went through. He found his weight class. He stayed in it at 170 pounds. He said, this is my weight. He went through everybody. That guy, John Fitch, has fought everybody they put in front of him with no complaints. Didn't matter what the organization was. Didn't matter who, what, when, or where. Doesn't pull out a fight, shows up every time, does the hard work, and won a world championship. What a cool... John Fitch, congratulations, man. Could not have happened to a better guy. Also, in World Series news, I feel like maybe the most disrespected man in all of MMA is David Branch. He's got 2 world championships right now. The only other guy to do that was Dan Henderson, who did it in the Pride organization. 2 world championships simultaneously at 2 different weight classes. That's crazy. Are you listening to what I'm saying? That's crazy. Nobody does that in any sport. Forget about... Nobody does that. Nobody goes after 2 different championships and then successfully gets them and holds them. He just defended against Clifford Starks. I didn't really have a favorite going into that fight. I didn't know how that fight was going to go. Clifford Starks looked so good in his previous performances, and he looks mean. Clifford's one of these guys, man, he looks the part. He's rough. He goes out there. He fights hard the whole time. David Branch wore him down. By the 5th round, Clifford Starks... Look, there wasn't a whole lot left. There wasn't a whole lot of energy. I'm talking about energy right now. There wasn't a whole lot of energy left, and Branch was pushing and pushing and pushing. I think that Branch's next fight is going to be against Vinny. I think he's going to fight Vinny for the 205-pound title. That's not confirmed. I'm not breaking news or giving some insight here. I'm just looking at the rankings. I think he'll go to 205 next, defend that belt. I think that the nod will go to Vinny. They've also been taking jabs at one another. I know Branch wants to fight Vinny. I know Vinny, like everybody, wants a shot at the championship. That's what I think is going to happen. But, man, congrats to both those guys. Just congrats to both. It was really great. It was really great. It's amazing for history what Branch is doing. He's in a category that only has one other name in it, and that's Dan Henderson. That's a legend. And then you got Fitch getting his first ever belt after everything that he's been through. Really quite remarkable.